Macmillan Audio presents Life Isn't Everything. Mike Nichols as remembered by 150 of his closest friends. By Ash Carter and Sam Kashner. Read for you by Stephen Bell Davies and Suzanne Toren. Introduction. The Burton Stakes. Richard Burton, actor. I decided to examine my reactions to all the men of talent I have ever met, and which company would I prefer. After serious thought, lying on that silent bed with that killing cigarette between my lips, how I love its round, cool comfort, I dropped names all over my brain. Churchill? No. A monologist. Picasso? No. An egomaniac. Emmeline Williams? No. A mind like a cutthroat razor and a tongue to match. Dylan Thomas? No. Brilliant, but uncomfortable. William Maugham? No. He cared only about playing bridge with losers. Gwyn Thomas? No. An impersonation of a chap who would like to be big and strong and tough, and who is actually fat, weak, and febrile. Camus? Possibly, but he had the infernal impertinence to die young. John Osborne? No leavening of humor. Gielgud? A strong contender for the Burton Stakes, but I have a feeling that he finds me uncomfortable. Edward Albee? No, a week with him would be a lifetime, and he'd feel the same about me. Anyway, why go on? I reduced it to two people, Noel Coward and Mike Nichols. They both have the capacity to change the world when they walk into a room. Nick Pileggi, writer. Men are divided into two groups. There are guys who want to be Babe Ruth, and there are guys who want to be Mike Nichols. That's it.
Natalie Portman, actress. Mike was like a ball of light in a room that everyone would gravitate toward. Renata Adler, writer. No matter where he was, no matter who else was in the room, Mike was the source and center of intelligence and energy. This was not just as a performer. He could be bored or silent. It was his presence. J.J. Abrams, director. He managed to remain the highest stature person in any room he was in, yet he would simultaneously make everyone feel like they were his equal. It was just a kind of attitude and tone that he had. He simply had the sharpest wit, and knew how to grab an audience and keep them in the palm of his hand. Jack O'Brien, theater director. Mike had that ability to make you think you were totally on his level, which was almost never true. You weren't being manipulated. It's a peculiar thing he had that made you better than you ordinarily were, wittier, more attractive, more alert. Nick Pileggi. Around Mike, everybody got wittier. The anecdotes and stories you thought to tell were better. He just raised the level. He relaxed people and helped them become their best. John Lahr, writer. Mike was a sort of an entrepreneur of aplomb. He was prowess personified. Sam Wasson, writer. Only the people who met him will ever know that as good as The Graduate was, Mike was better. Woody Allen, director. I was always in awe of Mike. He moved so effortlessly in any group, never at a loss for conversation, always comfortable with the most celebrated people, always witty, always charming, always a desirable guest. And I was always such a schlemiel, socially, and so awkward. I felt...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?